Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday to all my motivation movers out there. Welcome aboard to an all-new Coco Renee's Daily Affirmation, okay? It's not the motivation movement, folks. It is the Daily Affirmation where we incorporate our scriptures into our day-to-day routine, okay? So it's a little different here. Now, today's scripture is going to be from the book of Proverbs. It's Proverbs 2:11, which reads, "Discretion will protect you, understanding will guard you." Okay, I'm going to say it again. Discretion will protect you. Understanding will guard you. So I asked for God to give me a scripture this morning that is going to really be able to hit people, because I think it is important that we find a way to be able to relate to the scriptures that we are reading, and furthermore to be able to incorporate them into our day-to-day routine, as I have expressed before in the past. Now, when it says discretion will protect you, that just means being careful, being mindful, you know, really just being cautious. That protects anybody. We got to go into situations being a little bit more smart about how we approach them before we approach them. Having an understanding will guard you. When you understand what you're dealing with, you will be able to have a protection over yourself. It will guard you from a lot of things that could come and attack you, from a lot of things that could leave you vulnerable to stuff too. And this can go many different ways. When you read when you read scriptures, you will notice that they will have different meanings for different situations, different purposes. That's the elevation of the spirituality, okay? Not one scripture and one reading of scripture has one just meaning for one specific situation. That scripture can really deal with multiple situations, okay? It really depends on where you at in your life and how that applies. So apply it accordingly. Not everyone's going to have an understanding when it comes to scripture, so you ask God to give you an understanding and a sound mind to be able to receive the information he's given you, so you can be able to integrate this into your day-to-day routine. It's very important that we start really using the Bible, what we get out of it, as our manual, because it really is giving us instructions on life. Everything that we're going through in today's world is already in the scriptures. It's already was written. Someone already went through it. This is not new. When they say history repeats itself, it truly does. That's why God left these remnants of scriptures for us. And don't just settle for one translation. Like I said before, please tap into several different translations. King James is always my number one, but then if I want to have a little bit more of an understanding, because maybe it's just not gelling, then I'll go into New Living Translations, American Standard Version. I'll go into different ones. So definitely, you know, look into different scriptures, different translations, and different books. Don't just settle for just the regular Bible. Get into your King James Bible. They have Ethiopian Bibles. If you really want to get deep into the word and really learn about like the real true meaning, they have Bibles that's as old as 800 years old, okay? Where you could get the real true meaning. And they have them in American version too. They're expensive, but you know what? It's all worth it if you are on a path of trying to get a better understanding of God, living a little bit, you know, I don't want to say living a little bit, but trying your best to live as much in his image as possible. And it starts with getting into the words, getting in tune with those scriptures and trying to apply them to your life. That's why we do these daily affirmations, okay? Because we trying to get it right, honey. It's a lot going on in this world. You don't want to get left behind in this rapture trying to hang out with everybody else that ain't going to make it to the other end. You got to think for oneself. And unfortunately, you know, we're in the times where a lot of people are not taking it serious. Don't be that person that gets left behind trying to be down with everybody else. When, you know, God calls you, he ain't going to call you and your whole crew. He going to call you and you by yourself. Just remember that. All right. I love you. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like, share on the YouTube channel, Official Coco Renee. And if you're here on IGTV, just make sure you guys hit the follow, the share, and please, you know, like. We want to spread the word, spread God's word, not everybody else's. All right, your girl got to go. Until next time, toodles.